Since the beginning of time, humankind has longed to fly, to soar over familiar landscapes and see the world from above. People have been flying over Washington State for almost 100 years, and aviation has been important to the state's history and economy. Early balloonists were the first brave aviators, followed years later by those who dared to dream of flying in machines heavier than air. Washington's first native-born aviator was a stunt balloonist named L. Guy Mecklem. In 1897, he took his first flight, parachuting from a balloon into the icy waters of Lake Washington to promote a local amusement park. Later, Mecklem designed and built a 58-foot dirigible. He challenged 2 automobiles to a 10-mile race and delighted onlookers when he won by a full 2 minutes. The fascination with flight continued. Washingtonians saw their first airplane in 1910 when a pilot named Charles Hamilton flew over a silent crowd in Seattle. The Seattle Times reported, "The sight of a man soaring above the heads of the watchers was a spectacle too overpowering for expression through the voice." Hamilton's flight ended dramatically when he dumped his flying machine in a nearby lake. This event reinforced the popular opinion of airplanes as dangerous toys with no practical use. Among those who disagreed was a young businessman named William Edward Boeing. Boeing's lifelong love of aviation began with his first flight in 1914. A year later, he started manufacturing airplanes and established the nucleus of the present-day Boeing Airplane Company. Boeing's first planes were seaplanes he tested on Lake Union. Seaplanes were particularly practical in Washington State since there were no groomed airstrips, but there were abundant lakes and rivers. Although Boeing's early planes were used widely for the military and postal service, true prosperity came with World War II. Boeing's flying fortresses, the B-17s, were manufactured by the thousands and contributed extensively to the war effort. The Boeing plant was located on the Duwamish River, an attractive target for air and submarine attack. For protection, the plant was covered with a tent designed to resemble a small town, complete with canvas houses, service stations, and stores. The disguise was so effective it confused even American pilots familiar with the area. Boeing's success continued and is an important part of aviation's colorful history in the Northwest, a history that owes much to the courage of its early aviators.